Line 1, North on.
Help keep the TTC safe. Report any suspicious activity to a member of staff or a police officer. If you see something, say something.
Line 1, North on.
Just a reminder, train department is back at Willow Young Station due to a power
The
situation.
TTC takes your safety very seriously. In the event of an emergency, speak to a staff member, use the emergency alarm on board a train, or DWA button or payphone on the platform. You can also report concerns using the Safe TTC app.
Line 1, North on.
Hey folks, there seems to be a power outage situation just south of here at Bloor Young, which might be why this train is being held up. But hopefully you can see and hear everything okay. I'll just wait for this train to pull out here as it can be a bit noisy. There we go. And hello there. It is Thursday, March 21st, 4:32 p.m. and about -1 degree Celsius. Let me get my chat up here. I see Lucas here, Vivian Johnson, Mary W, Marge, Garth, Jeanette, Queensway, Mark D, Mark Lang is here, Jermaine B, Lise Fox, and everyone else. Thank you for tuning in to a very cold spring late afternoon live stream. I was gonna head down to St. Clair, but the TTC was being so hokey, I wanted to get my stream going before 4:30, so I popped out of a train that wasn't really going anywhere. Philip is here, Stephanie, Drew, Brittany. That's a northbound train. We're gonna head up into the general warmth. This is Davisville Station. Garth Owens at 699. Garth, thank you so much for kicking the live stream off with a super chat. Thank you for the support. And if you're wondering, I was speaking to Jeff from the Travel Fund 69 channel who suffered an accident, unfortunately, in Thailand. His first surgery went well. He does need a second procedure, but I think he's going to be getting that one once he gets back to Canada. He's got some flights booked. I'm not sure when exactly he's taking off, but he's in good spirits. He was eating a delicious looking pizza last time we chatted. I don't envy him having to get on a plane in need of surgery like that. He's certainly a trooper, but he wants to thank this community as a number of people reached out to him and sent him well wishes as well as some support. So thank you guys so much for stepping up and sending Jeff some much needed love. I know it's not easy getting into an accident like that in a foreign country. All right, I'm gonna put my gloves on and we're gonna move outside. Right glove on. And he mentioned one particular friendly viewer from Houston, Texas. I think we know who that one might be. All right, it's taking me longer to get my other glove on than I thought. There we go. Got my gloves on. Just because it's smaller and easier to hold, I'm going with the iPhone to monitor the chat. I've got the S24 Ultra tucked away somewhere safe. So maybe we'll head over to Yonge and St. Clair, and then maybe we'll walk along St. Clair for a bit. This wasn't my original plan, but it doesn't really matter. This Monday through Friday, subway service in line 2 between St. George and Woodbine will end nightly at 11. All right, let's brave the cold. This is Yonge and Davisville. You might recognize this intersection from the video I posted yesterday. So we're just gonna head south down to St. Clair, and maybe I'll pop over to Avenue or Spadina, whichever way the wind blows me. It's one of those days where it feels kind of nice, and then you get hit by some wind and you realize it's not. George asking if Jeff is still in the hospital. I believe he's been discharged. And he's got his fit to fly papers, if I'm not mistaken. Hello, Tiana. And thanks so much for tuning in, everyone. Just a friendly reminder to hit that like button. It helps with the algorithm. Subscribe or unsubscribe if you're sick and tired of me. And you can hit the bell to be notified when I go live next. It might be tomorrow, but we might be in for a snowfall tomorrow night. Lisa says that's going to be a shitty flight, no doubt. Well, it's a shitty flight no matter what, crossing the ocean. Unless you're up in a pod at the front of the plane. Jospin literally just saw me. I don't bite. Feel free to say hi if you do.
No music. So we should go
Shift says it's snowing all day tomorrow. It's supposed to be like light flurries all morning and afternoon, and at some point it's supposed to turn into actual snow. Those reports aren't always accurate. Mary says the Weather Channel says 5 to 10 centimeters in some areas. better get the camera out and make some content tomorrow. Who knows, maybe we'll even do a live stream. Jet enjoying the fluffy clouds. Did I win? Roll up the rim? I didn't play. There was this convoluted nonsense of needing an account and logging in. I'd rather just pay for my next donut or coffee. It really took a good thing and ruined it. Philip asking if we've had less snow than usual. Yeah, we've had a fairly mild winter, all things considered. Last night, I watched the original Roadhouse movie. It's a classic I hadn't seen in quite a while. I think the new one will be coming out very soon. Yeah, when you can no longer roll up the rim on the cup, I think it's disingenuous to call it roll up the rim to win. And that video this morning, that Beverly Hotel review, that's the last of the Thailand videos. So we are all Canada from here on until the next trip. Should be called swipe up to get scammed now. Yeah, if it's digital, how do you even trust that that prize was allocated to you when you purchased it? Also, on a few occasions, I had a free coffee or donut and I handed them to someone on the street who looked like they might need it. How am I supposed to do that now? I'm not sure if that genius is aware or not, but there are protected bike lanes on Yonge Street. But sure, let's be an idiot and ride on the sidewalk. It's a northbound train. Thank you, Josephine. That's one of those videos that's not going to get a lot of views up front, but they'll trickle in as people search for that property. I guess I started this one off on a pretty quiet stretch. How much snow did Toronto get a couple of days ago? Less than a centimeter. It barely settled at all. Daniel, I made it. My first time live when it's actually live. Congrats. Jack, I don't necessarily disagree with that. Greetings, Sammy Wu, and hello, everyone. It is officially spring, but you wouldn't know it looking at the thermometer. I went out yesterday and did kind of a nature-y walk. It's been a while since I've done one of those. That should be on the channel for Friday. Also, I have a video for Johnny Stumbles. I might premiere it tonight. There's someone who knows where to ride their bike. If I don't premiere it tonight, maybe I'll premiere it tomorrow night. Cam says, what's for dinner? I have no idea. Dental emergency services. 8 a.m. till midnight, 7 days a week. That is actually really good to know where that is. Detroit Dale, $4.99 for a codfee donut. I don't know what that is, but Detroit Dale, thank you so much for the $4.99. Trying to spoil my dinner on me. At the end of the video I published yesterday, I picked up a coffee and a donut from Timmy's. Thank you, Detroit Dale, for the super chat and the support. We're also about 3 hours until it gets dark. One of the nice things about this time of year. Okay, I'm asking how my dental work went. All is well. I should be good for quite a while. I saved a small fortune, but I spent a small fortune going, so it's a wash. Still, I'd rather have a trip out of it than no trip. It just mirrors the GTA's weather starting to look like Vancouver's. I haven't spent enough time in Vancouver to really comment on that. Greetings in Coston. So we're just going to go a few blocks more south to St. Clair. And we'll walk on over, maybe to Avenue. Feels like every time there's honking, I have the camera pointed the wrong way. I always miss the juicy stuff. I know the airport well. Yeah, I could sleepwalk there. Hopefully a new pub moves in this spot. There's been a few different pubs here in recent years. The last one closed down over the pandemic. Maybe Jelly Bean. Wouldn't put that past me. My camera, for some reason, keeps drifting to the right. How is my mom? I think she's well.
He's just like really, he thinks he's really strong.
And I think I'm pretty much fully over the jet lag. I've been sleeping 7-8 hours a night, going to bed around midnight, waking up just before my premiere, and making it through the day without needing a nap. Greetings, Robert. So I've done this stretch south of St. Clair on Yonge Street 100,000 times, so we're going to make a right. I think it's a tad more interesting on the south side. And this is St. Clair Avenue. Greetings, Wesley. St. Clair, effective September 3rd until summer of 2024. Streetcars replaced with buses. And somewhat idiotically, not riding on the dedicated right of way, so the buses get tangled up in traffic. It's been a pain point for a lot of people along St. Clair. They lost their streetcar service for basically a year. And we're going west on St. Clair Avenue West. Jaden says, that's my first live stream on Johnny Strides. Welcome. I do these like 3-4 times a week. Sometimes I get lazy and do them from the comfort of home. I had a video planned for Scarborough and a live stream after it, but I just never got around to it this week, so I'll probably get to that one next week. Hey, there's a bus using the dedicated right away. Why weren't they doing this yesterday when I rode it? It's about time. Sammy asking what shoes do I wear for long distance walking. Maybe I'll do a video on that. Usually my Vivo barefoots, but they're not well suited when it's colder. So today I've got the Ultras on, the Ultra Escalants, with merino wool socks. Greetings, Neville. I have no idea what's going on. I think there was just a number of construction projects on St. Clair, so they decided to shut the whole line down for a year. If there's one thing this city can't get right, it's having its streetcars running properly. Most of the lines downtown are an absolute mess. Okay, we've got some real estate. I wonder if there's any prices here. For lease, you gotta put your prices. No one wants to look at this in a window. That defeats the purpose of window real estate shopping. People are curious about that Starbucks lavender drink. You'd think the one and only Jelly Bean would know all about it. Marie Palmer is here. What time is it, Toronto? It is time you gotta watch, Mr. Wolf. or use Google, but 4:55 p.m. Jeanette also wanting to try that lavender beverage. All right, I'm gonna switch gloves on my left hand here, as this current one is not cutting the mustard in terms of handling the phone and some other duties. Just gonna pull over here for a sec. You know, memento. When am I visiting New York? I have no idea. All right, let's get the gray glove out for the left hand. Dual glove action. Gonna do my coat up, an extra button too. Tonight I'm looking forward to getting into Physical 100. That new season has dropped. Kind of enjoyed the first season. I'm going to try to get caught up on Tokyo Vice. I'm a few episodes behind. And I haven't caught up on Curb either. I've still got to watch the new episode. There's a Longo's Market in this building on the left. I wonder if they'll get an uptick of business in May. There's a movement to boycott Loblaws in the month of May. I have no problems doing that. I don't go to that store anyways. Have I seen Squid Game? I have. Jelly Bean throwing up the bat signal for Sheena. Holy shit, is it really nearing the end of March? My cheeks kind of feel frozen. Aaron says, why boycott Loblaws? Because they are price gouging evil bastards. So this is Avenue Road coming up. Let's go left here. Let's make our way down towards Yorkville. There's the flags at half-mast honoring the former Prime Minister Brian Mulroney. Porsche downtown. There was a Porsche downtown vehicle speeding like an idiot. So this is Avenue Road. Let's go left here, and we'll make our way towards downtown. Yeah, we should be able to see the CN Tower on the horizon pretty soon. Tina says, welcome to Strides TV. The show most likely to be canceled. In-person tours, boutique, luxury, all-inclusive living. Greetings, MK. It's pretty springy in BC. I had a brief stop in BC a week ago, actually. The airport counts, right? There's the Brown Junior Public School and Community Center. This street is Foxbar Road. It's quite nice. I'd be doing doors open this year. I don't know, maybe selectively. I might find just one or two things I really want to check out. One of the problems with those events is everyone and their uncle goes out and records them. And often they're more interesting to do in person than see through a video. Yeah, Lisa is here. One of her favorite apartment buildings is just behind me. Honk honk. Pedestrians, please use other sidewalk. You mean, please go to the actual sidewalk? Yeah, Tiana, it is a rather gorgeous looking building. There's a lot of really nice old apartments on this stretch. There's another one just over there. We have crossed the 30-minute mark on the stream. This is Farnham Avenue. Jaden, just subscribe to the channel. That's what you're talking about, eh? Thank you for the sub. I think we're 200 short of 107,000. Maybe we can get the Johnny Stumbles channel up to 10K this year. I've got 2 videos actually locked and loaded for the Stumbles channel. I might premiere one around 6:30 tonight. They asking if I have my 100K plaque yet. I got the silver play button. I did a live stream showing it off. Things have been kind of a whirlwind since I got it. Or since we hit 100K, that was in December. I've been to the Dominican, Thailand twice. A whole bunch of craziness has happened in between. Is this the DJI Pocket 2? No. No, it is not. We're live with the DJI Pocket 3. I think I'm the only one in Toronto who goes live with it. I think everyone else uses phones and gimbals. I've had a few hiccups with the setup, but I think it's the cleanest of all of them. I also think it delivers the most stable picture. It's a bit of a headache getting set up and using, but once you're running, I kind of like it better. The hotspot is being powered by my S24 Ultra. I'm using my iPhone 15 Pro. It's been relegated to just showing me the chat. This stretch looks very gray. That is much of Toronto outside of the core, especially this time of year. There's not a lot of green on the leaves. Well, my chat counter says 10. There can't be 10 people watching. Could someone update me in the chat how many we have? It's got to be, what, 350? Greetings, 6 with 2 X's. There's someone riding where they're supposed to be. This here is Oakland's Avenue. Thanks for updating. Looks like I was off by about 5. You have 340 some odd viewers tonight. Thank you. What I might start doing is doing these streams a little bit later. It stays light later. Viewership is generally higher towards 6 or 7. I just wanted to get this one in the books. Greetings, Nita's cooking show, Hippie Rocky 4, and everyone else. I did a walk that passes through this neighborhood on the right. That'll be on the channel tomorrow. Well, a little bit west of there, through the South Hill neighborhood. You can catch that one at 9 a.m. EST. Greetings, DJT. There's a 13 Avenue bus. That one's heading up to Eglinton Station. Dennis is here. Sanjib, Harjot. I'm going to head under the CP rail tracks. That girl was eyeballing the camera. Subash and Adrian, thanks for tuning in. There's the CN Tower straight ahead. Goethe has just finished eating homemade tacos. Speaking of tacos, on Tuesday I went up for some Taco Tuesdays in Greektown from the Sinaloa Mexican sushi restaurant. Gamer guy asking when I got back. About a week ago. I think exactly a week ago. It's all kind of a blur. This street here is absolutely stunning. That is McPherson Avenue. It's one of the nicest residential streets in the area. You could take a stroll down or along. Does my home need a heat pump? No. There's the Church of the Messiah, and that is where DuPont Street begins. Just there on the right. You know, I mean, I do not always show my food. I had a mean bowl of cornflakes for lunch today. Mike Landry, $5. Hello, Johnny, and everyone in the chat. Mike, hello to you, good sir. Thank you for the $5. Have you been back to your local Popeyes and given them another chance? Thank you, Mike. I guess that's for the fashionistas in the audience. Ken loves Vector. Ken seems like the Fruity Pebbles type. Just kidding. Vectors like the high protein flakes. Johnny, would I consider going to Athens? Shoot me that business class ticket and I would absolutely consider it. I might do Europe again, but we're not going anywhere this spring, I think. At the end of last summer, I did Paris and Barcelona. So we're about to cross Davenport. Robert says I only fly business class. Not true, but if you want to send me somewhere, I'm more likely to take you up on the offer if it's business class. Truth be told, I've only ever done it once overseas. I've flown domestically that way a few times, but that's not really the same thing. Did I figure out a looks maxing routine yet? No, I am regretting the fact that I even pumped that term into Google. No looks maxing over here. Kimberly says you're not far from Toronto, about 1 hour by flying on a plane. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to you, Nathan. Bathurst and Queen, when was that? Was that during my last live stream? Oh, I didn't even think I was over that way. Alright, we're just waiting for the light here. How far is Johnny from downtown? I am about 5 minutes walking from downtown. Downtown is just to the south of here at Bloor Street. Some people might even consider Davenport here to be downtown. I would consider those people to be wrong, but some would make that case. I should do Dublin just for a pint of Guinness. Oh, I didn't even go to the Heineken factory when I was in Amsterdam. I haven't actually had a drink since I've been back. The last drink I had was at Pizza Italy with Action Kid and Jason Rupp. A YouTuber you may know in Thailand. Five Elements Coffee and Espresso Bar. There's a little mall coming up. Maybe we'll cut through there. Mike Landry, $10. Yes, went to Popeyes again. They were supposed to cook chicken for my chicken sandwich. They didn't cook it. You waited 5 minutes. They wanted you to wait 6 minutes more. You got a refund. Mike Landry, Thank you so much for the support in answering. Sounds like your local Popeyes is run by knuckleheads. Sorry to hear that they can't deliver on a simple commitment. I don't think there's anything wrong with asking for a refund and leaving when you get misled by like that.
You're in for a good meal tonight.
Well, we're doing something a little different.
Did you know what you're having?
Not yet. I looked at the menu the other day. I walked by.
Well, thanks, Mike. I've done that a few times when I order and then they're like, sorry, it's gonna be like 10-15 minutes. Like, why didn't you tell me this before I ordered? I find it often helps to reply with, can I just get a refund? Oh. I parked my car in here. Greetings, Brown 83. Yeah, Mike, it sounds like your local franchise is just not up to snuff. I've always had pretty good luck with the Popeyes around here. Caution, vehicles exiting. What about the ones entering? Okay, that girl is on her phone. Now she put her head up. It's okay. Hands on the wheel, not on your phone. Look at this, we've got a Rolls Royce pulling out. Crikey, anticipating a snowstorm tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see if I'm up to another snow stream. Is there any car brand coming from Canada? There's a lot of cars that are built here. There's no specific Canadian car brand. Alright, should we head into Yorkville Village? How quickly will security tell me to piss off? Formerly the shops at Hazelton Lanes. Just give me one sec, guys. I want to get myself sorted here. Got a wee bit of a runny nose we're going to take care of. Ken says this looks fancy. It is fancy. Jaden says, can I do a Johnny Stumbles live stream tomorrow at 5 p.m.? I could. I'm 100% certain I won't. Sorry, guys. Just a little bit cold out there. We'll get up and running in a second. Hey, Peter Stock is here. All right, let's get moving. You know, I've never done a video through here. I've done all the small malls in downtown and around downtown, including the ones in Chinatown, but I have never done this particular one. We are in the swanky Yorkville neighborhood. That is Whole Foods down there. I think on my next Yorkville video, we'll have to come and include this very empty shopping center. TNT Concept. I'm sure these are some very expensive retailers. Chances Johnny will take us shopping. Oh, there's a 0% chance I'll be purchasing anything from this mall. Crikey says high income food's more like it. Sarah Pacini. How much is that wedding dress? I have not been through here in ages. Oh, is there a little food court downstairs? Let's take a peek down here. Oh man, I am hungry. But I'll be saving it for dinner later. Kebabery. Even the fast food outlets aren't fancy here. There's the South Street Burger. Gordon Freeman, 250. I went back to my Windows PC. I miss my games. Gordon Freeman, welcome back to the world of sanity. Thank you so much for the 250. Glad you're rocking a Windows PC again. Thanks for the support. Personally, I'm waiting for the Snapdragon Elite X chip to come out. The editing software I use, DaVinci Resolve, has a version coming out that'll be supported by the Snapdragon. Oh, we missed this whole floor down here. Fortunately, security seems to be pretty absent. There's a Whole Foods. Yorkville Design Center. It's a very fancy high-end shopping mall. Heritage Consignment Club. All right, I think it's time to head out of this place. Why not an Apple Silicon? Because frankly, Mac OS drives me insane. I hate using it. And my current laptop works fine. I've traveled with it enough to know I can rely on it. I just really like the idea of an ARM-based Windows laptop. Robert Cesarian, Johnny Hates Apple. As I walk around with a 15 Pro in my hand. All right. Oh, that's nice. Nice skylight. I don't know, is this mall worthy of its own video? I'm not so sure it is. Gertej asking what kind of laptop I have. I have a Lenovo Slim Pro X. It's my kind of mall. No pesky guards telling you to stop recording. So we are heading outside. There's Andrews. So this is Hazelton Avenue we're heading to. Look how nice this is. Greetings, Arlene and everyone else saying hi. Thanks for tuning in. And we find ourselves in Yorkville Village. Have I seen Halo Season 2? No, I haven't seen Halo Season 1. There's one of the most expensive hotels in Toronto. And this is Yorkville Avenue coming up. Maybe we'll head down Old York Lane. It's got a quiet vibe to it this afternoon. Say Versace, Brunello Cucinelli. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Have we been here before? We've been to Yorkville on this channel many times. I have not been to that mall on this channel before, though. And this is Cumberland. There's an entrance to Bay Station. Look at me, I'm on top of the world. That Starbucks has had construction hoarding in front of it for quite a while. Sal Smith asking if this is live? Perhaps.
Well, I think she
I don't know. You tell me. Are we live right now? Gamer Guy says this is the richest area in downtown. Technically, this is not downtown. You're north of Bloor. But yes, you're right. If you overlook that slight technicality, let's test the grip out on these shoes. Yeah, some of these condos here go for an absolute fortune, along with the homes on Hazelton. As a realtor, I'd market this as downtown. That wouldn't be disingenuous. Tana, it would be, and it is. This area, whenever there's nice weather out, especially on weekends, is usually packed with people just kind of hanging out. Tea with Tams, greetings, welcome to the stream. And we've cracked over 400 viewers. Thank you so much, guys. Just a reminder to like, subscribe. If you want to chat, you have to subscribe. People are friendly. Feel free to jump in and say hi. I do not know if I'll go live tomorrow in the snow. I'll definitely be out making some content, I think. Is life lonely in Canada? Asks Sid. Life is what you make of it. If you've got a few good pals, I don't think it's that lonely. This is Bel Air Street. Uh-oh. I dropped a tissue. I'm gonna bend over and pick it up here. Cam says boo snow. I have mixed feelings. It's good for business. I've had enough of the going out and recording and getting a runny nose thing. So we made it to Bloor Street, so now you could say we're downtown. This is Bloor Street West. And this area is known as the Mink Mile. It features a number of high-end shops and retailers and that sort of thing. Come on, straighten out camera. Do I know the areas where Suits was filmed? Primarily at the Bay Adelaide Center in the financial district. This is Bay Street coming up. Gertich says so close to the Royal Ontario Museum. Yeah, that is just off to the west over there at Avenue and Bloor. I guess technically Queen's Park and Bloor would be more correct. And Jollybean needs to make dinner. Make me some. I am starting to get the shakes a little bit. I'm so hungry. Who would have thought a bowl of cornflakes all day would not be enough? There's a plow. I wonder if that's going to be busy tomorrow. Do I meet French speakers in Toronto? Not too often. Or if I do, I don't know it. There's the Toronto Eataly. I was watching a video on the top 10 skyscraper projects in North America going up, and this one was number 3. And One Yonge Street was number 2 on the list. That is One Bloor West. They've had all kinds of financial difficulties, but apparently it is still going up as planned. I don't know if that height increase was ever approved or not. But for a city full of skyscrapers, second to only New York in North America, we only have one super tall. And that would be the CN Tower. And some may choose to not even include that, as it's technically not a building. But there's a couple of super talls going up right now, and there's a few more planned. There's the Frank Gehry ones down on King Street West. So it's an exciting time for skyscraper fans in the city. I think the channel was called Mega Builds. He did pronounce Yonge Street as Yonge Street, which I thought was kind of weird. But I've certainly mispronounced other names when I'm abroad. Who am I to judge? There it is. I'll soon shoot up past One Bloor West, or One Bloor East right next to it. And this is Yonge and Bloor coming up. Got a scramble crossing. You know what, maybe we'll just keep going on Bloor. We'll save Yonge Street for another day.
Hello. Where are you? I know I'm fine.
Maybe we'll go to Sherbourne or so. And I'll order some food and wrap this up. Time for another mukbang. No, I am not a fan of eating on camera. I think some of the other Toronto streamers do that. So they are massively expanding the platforms at this station, and this is part of it. You might have to deal with a bit of a headache at street level for a few years, but It should be worth it. Yeah, this used to be the bay. If you know what the plans are, this old former department store location, do let me know down in the comments. It's kind of just a big blank wall right now. It'd be nice to see some windows that somehow go in. That accesses to the Bloor Young residences. And there is the W Hotel Toronto. Cam says they got rid of the bay. Yeah. They already have a giant empty store down at Yonge and Queen. So this is east on the north side of Bloor Street East. Church Street coming up.
So that's going to be like, oh. And then right literally is like sort of in one way.
Is Bay Bloor Radio there? That is in the other direction. It was just a couple of minutes from Bay Bloor Radio not too long ago. That BMW getting belled at. And rightfully so. There's no need to cut in front of the bike lane. Midnight Express, it is. There's a Timmy's. Remember one stream, I was so hungry, I went in there and I bought a donut. And then that didn't, I was on my way to dinner and I was so hungry I bought a donut from that Timmy's. And then I bought a chocolate bar from a convenience store right after.
I do, when I have a deal,
JD, I haven't yet seen it. I was down on Rosedale Valley Road not too long ago. There's Manulife. I wonder if that was Jeff's travel insurance provider.
the third one is for sure going to happen because it comes to directors like that. It's all about box office success. If it makes money, we'll let you make the next one.
Yeah, I'm watching like my YouTube recommendations for like
When you're starving to death, you crave salty foods. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to head to Sherburne Station, and that'll be that. We'll see if I go live tomorrow or not. That's Ted Rogers Way, but that becomes Jarvis Street, just south of here. Been waiting for a Johnny Flies channel. And sadly, or maybe it's for the better, drone use is pretty limited in terms of where you can legally fly them in the city. I think you have to be something like 200 meters away from a building. Oh, someone's yelling at me in that building. I can't see you. I'll wave. I hear someone saying my name. Hello? I don't see them, but I hear them. On 77 Huntley Street. Maybe they're yelling from somewhere else. Hello? Distant person. Gee, I wonder if there's a bike lane right here. Low mesh frequency. Ooh, I cannot wait for slightly warmer weather. Probably see some more streams and some longer ones at that. And we've made it to Sherburne Street. We'll head over to the Glen Road entrance to the station. Greetings, H. Hustle. Whew. Let me just check Falcom is here. Thanks for tuning in, Falcom. We're almost at the end of the stream. People honk because they think that's how you're supposed to drive in a big city. Lisa made a point in one of her comments that even though they honked a lot in Bangkok, it's a lot more pleasant than here. It's more like a hey, I'm letting you know I'm here honk. Not a hold it down, angry, aggressive honk. Marge, $5. Thanks for the walk, JS. Thank you, Marge, for wielding the wrench. And of course, for the support, you're very welcome. Do I walk back home or take the bus? We're gonna take the subway. I'm gonna head in here. I'm gonna pull up my phone. I'm gonna find some food. I'm gonna order it. And I'm gonna head back or head to wherever the restaurant is and pick it up. Hopefully we have connection in here. One sec. Is it going to work down on the platform? Let me just take my other glove off. Let's see if we can get this thing working. Sheena Roberts, £5. Enjoy your dinner. Jelly Bean, $3. Sheena Roberts, thank you so much for the £5 and for wielding the magic wrench. And thank you, Jelly Bean. You were supposed to make me dinner, Jelly Bean. Oh, why am I on the eastbound platform? I should have gone to the westbound platform. Oh well, there's no one this way. Well guys, I want to thank everyone for tuning in. I guess I'll take the next westbound train. Let's wait for the train to pull out. It's going to be kind of noisy. Sorry, I'm fishing for my Kleenex. Might as well wait for this next train to pull out too. Gertej says time to say yoink. But seriously, thank you so much, guys. Thank you to our mods. Thanks to everyone who sent support and super chats, including Sheena and Jelly Bean. to all the Kleenex in my pockets for holding up over the course of this stream. It's a bit colder than I would have liked, but oh well, it is what it is. Thank you so much, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell. Maybe I'll go live tomorrow. If not, I'll at least get out and make a few snow videos. And there'll be a video tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. EST on this channel. And I might premiere a video on Johnny Stumbles later tonight, if not tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. Anyways, thank you guys. Yoink. I'll end it right when this train pulls in. Yoink.